night. The city lights are dancing, slowly falling apart. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling stronger, and I know I can do better. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up.
started to fall, and where were you? How could I know you were falling too? Grabbing the wind, cutting my skin, but it's hard because I'm falling. Tell me why I'm falling. Oh, life's calling, but it's hard because I'm falling.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nemesis Gaming League, where the grind continues. We are back for another night of Season 7 playoffs, starting things off in the Titan League. We've got the 4 and 5 seed Nebula versus Blizzard. Your boy Psychonautic in the booth, ready to bring that action straight to you. And I'm joined by the legendary man, the myth, Jaegers. How you doing tonight, Jaegers?
Well, Zyko, I'm doing fantastic tonight. I'm ready for some Titan League action, and we got Blizzard versus Nebula. Blizzard, the two-time defending champs, looking for the three-peat, which is something Nemesis has never seen before. And on the flip side, Nebula, their Central Division winner, looking to put out that fire real quick.
Yes, they certainly are. And the winner of this match is going to be moving on to the semifinals to face off against the number 1 seed and undefeated Krakens. So no matter whether it's Nebula or the two-time defending champions Blizzard, which might I remind everybody in the crowd that they do have Toxic and Mad Max. Both of those players were on the team for both of the championships. So it's going to be a pretty tough one for Nebula, I think, Jaegers.
Absolutely. I mean, on the flip side, though, Nebula has the number 1 overall pick this season, Duckworth, who's been popping off for him. I believe he's actually the highest MMR rated player on the sheets for all of Nemesis. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Ventus was a rival champion last year also, so he has a championship pedigree. He knows what it takes to win the playoffs. So it's looking to be a good match, and at least in my opinion.
Yeah, I fully agree. Ventus also champion in Season 1, I believe. I think he's one of the OG champions here in the Nemesis League. Definitely put in a lot of work. OG status, if you will. But I mean, Mad Max and Toxic, these guys, they earned, their spot here in Nemesis League 2 times in a row. They beat down the Titan League. Doesn't seem that like they're doing as good so far this season, but that's not to say anything, as playoffs is pretty much a different beast altogether.
Yeah, no, I mean, Blizzard, 2 of their losses were handed to them by the Krakens. They're actually a lot of people's dark horse to win the championship, with the favorite being the Krakens. But I mean, Blizzard retained Toxic and Mad Max, who were 2 very good players in the last 2 seasons, and I mean, they look to continue their streak of championships. They're just really solid mechanical players, and they make the game interesting. And Nebula, they're a solid team, good enough to win the Central Division, but they really do have their work cut out for them in this one, just because of the firepower on this Blizzard offense.
Yeah, it's true, but it's also something that Nebula has already had to contend with during the regular season. They did go up against Blizzard, and they got the win. They got the 3-1 W off of this Blizzard roster. So, they're probably feeling pretty good about their first round pick here, or their first round matchup here against Blizzard. We're waiting on Nebula to get into the lobby. Hopefully they join up. I think they've only got about 5 minutes left, 5 or 6 minutes. Before the other team could call a forfeit on them if they want. But I'm sure they're just sort of finishing up their last game of warm-ups, or at least I would hope so, Jaegers.
I mean, fingers crossed. You never want to see a forfeit, especially not in playoffs. I mean, this league's pretty much for fun. There's money at the end, but at the end of the day, we're here because we love Rocket League. We love playing. We love watching. You never like to see forfeits, especially in playoffs that would end your season. So we're gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, we certainly are. But as we wait, we can talk a little bit about the matches that we're going to be having coming up tonight. We've got 5 coming your way, including this one, Nebula versus Blizzard. But afterwards, we go to the Prospect League where we've got the Bandits versus the Minotaurs. And then after that, at 9 o'clock, we go back into the Titan League. We have Venganza going up against Grand Masters. At 10 o'clock, we go down to the Novice League. We have Frost versus Gorgons, and we round the night off in the Rival League at 11 p.m. Eastern. Pineapples versus Distortion. And I don't know about you, Jaegers, but that looks like a really hot lineup to me.
It really is looking like a clean slate. Can I give my predictions on all of them? Can I give what I think?
Go for it.
I'm not gonna go into the nitty gritty, but so I'm thinking Blizzard takes this one. Bandits, no, Minotaurs upset the Bandits. Grandmasters upset Venganza, Frost, and then Pineapples. So I mean, I don't know if it's gonna happen. We're gonna have to see. But
sounds like solid picks to me.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Gonna have to watch the matches because all about sports betting. But that's the script for the day. Everyone can go home. You don't have to stick around and watch. But I mean, you can if you want to prove me wrong. But
yeah, and the Discord doesn't necessarily agree with you all the way there. They're showing 30 to 19 in favor of Blizzard, and then the Bandits versus Minotaur looks like it's overwhelmingly in favor of the Bandits. Pretty close with the Venganza versus Grandmasters, though. It's exactly even.
Someone just switched.
They made it exactly even. In favor of Frost at 10 p.m. and in favor of Pineapples at 11 p.m. That's how the Discord feels about it, anyways, Jaegers. And it was Crypt that switched, so good job, Crypt, creating content. Okay, well, I just heard from the man behind the curtain that we're waiting on one player from Nebula who's notorious for not showing up. So, hopefully, in I guess about 2 minutes, he's there and they don't get forfeited because that would be the best thing for everybody.
Or is it? Well, now it's 2 minutes. I was saying, I was like, is it 9 minutes or is it 10 minutes? But I guess my clock was a little bit behind yours, Psycho.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I got that Texas clock.
Oh, you're a little bit ahead of me. Like, but yeah, no, I mean, we're just gonna have to see. I'm gonna be very disappointed if we don't get a series here.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, like first match of the day. I think. Wait, let me see the next matchup. I think the next matchup, if the forfeit does indeed happen, I believe it's gonna be Blizzard versus Krakens, which I mean should be an absolutely insane series. So we're just gonna have to see there.
We are just gonna have to see. And see, we will. Unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to be seeing a first series between Nebula and Blizzard. But we just got... they got 1 minute exactly. Crippus, shout out, giving out the community sub. Rockerman, is that today? Yep, 13 minutes ago. Resubscribe. Rockerman, 28 months. Shout out to the director himself, supporting his own thing. How noble. Also, since I'm here, Prop Patterson followed. Thanks, Prop. That's big W.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, how much time they got left now, Crippus? I've run out of things to talk about. 20 seconds before this Nebula team unfortunately gets forfeited.
Psycho, why does this always happen to us? I feel like
I don't know.
Like I don't know. It's weird. Like each time, like me and you have casted the last few times, it's been a forfeit. I don't know, man. It's just unfortunate. They don't want to see us succeed.
They don't.
I don't know.
They're afraid of the rule. I think it's Rocker Man that's actually like setting all this up because he knows that he's not gonna be able to get best duo if me and you are in the booth at the same time, dude.
That is true.
It's just gonna be us.
That's very disappointing.
Very
But
disappointing indeed. I guess my game restarted, so that's cool.
that is cool. So look for these in the next few games: Minotaurs, Grandmasters, Frost, and Pineapples. So just those are my picks. I don't know if you share the same picks. Let's hear yours.
Okay, I went with Nebula in that one. But
Nebula. Oh,
that didn't work out for me.
that doesn't count. That doesn't count. That's just a forfeit.
I'm voting on Bandits. I'm voting on the Minotaurs over the Bandits. Venganza over Grandmasters. No offense to Bubbly Reaper, I love him, but I'm a Victory Org guy. And I'm voting Gorgons over Frost and Pineapples over Distortion.
Gorgons over Frost.
Yeah, I think is Chops gonna play? I think Chops can take down that Frost roster.
I respect that. I respect that a whole lot. So, I mean, that's this point. I mean, do you want to talk a little bit, or do you want to just? I don't know. We have a long time till the.
There's
next
a long
series.
time.
It's a really long time.
It's a really long time.
We could do.
Okay, well, it sounds like we need to just go ahead and wrap things up here, Jaegers.
Looks like it. I mean, look. In the meantime, wait. You're ending stream, Crippus?
Okay, so it'll be ending for about 45 minutes. So no music, no nothing? Yeah, nothing. Okay, so guys, come back in 45 minutes. Sorry that it worked out like this, but it does sometimes. We got coming up next is Prospect, like I said. Number 2 seed Bandits, number 7 seed Minotaurs. And yeah, should be pretty good. It's either going to be an upset from the Minotaurs or Bandits going to move into the quarterfinals. Jaegers, thanks for joining me for 10 minutes of nothing.
Yeah, no, that was. Whew, it's a little disappointed. I guess I'm gonna go back to streaming. I don't know.
Hey. Sounds good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in about 45 minutes for our next matchup.
All right, see you then.